What is up, YouTube? It's your boy SmackNPie here. This is a serious video just talking about what happened yesterday. So we're gonna have to pause our Q&A recap, so no funny edits, none of that nasty stuff. Yesterday, Vincent Lovings, the creator of Dark Deception himself, and Monsters and Mortals as well, dropped this bombshell of a news that the company known as Monster Energy, the energy drink company Monster, well, their lawyers are suing Glowstick Entertainment for the word, get this, for using the word monster in their game Monsters and Mortals. Now, there's a whole thread that Vincent Lovings posted on their Twitter. Here's what he said. It's well known that Monster Energy is a notorious trademark troll. Unfortunately, they're at it again. For a company that likes to target their drinks at gamers, they also try to bully and bankrupt game studios with lengthy dollar litigation. Monster Energy's lawyers are coming after us right now because Monsters and Mortals have the word monster in it. Unbelievable, guys. They claim that our game is confusingly similar to their energy drink. Yup, that's their claim. Rather than roll over, I'm going to fight them in court. He says, I'll be sharing everything I've received from Monster Energy to give other game developers a look at their tactics in case they ever want to put the word monsters in their game title and have to deal with Monster Energy as a result. They went after Ubisoft previously. Monster Energy has been known notoriously for this kind of things. There have been multiple cases in the past. Some of them, they don't go anywhere. Just spoilers alert, these kind of cases, they don't go anywhere. Monster Energy is a bully that is owned by Coca-Cola. Do not support a bully company by buying their energy drinks. If nothing else, I hope they eventually learn that going after game studios is not in their best interest. Here's what Vincent Lovings shared from the ongoing settlements between the two. TLDR is that basically demands that in exchange for allowing us to use the name Monsters and Mortals, we agree to never name any other game in the variation of the word monster. It also forces us to agree to never use a green and white logo on a black background for any game we ever make. So, they own colors, green and white too, apparently. Any logo that has a monster-style font will be deemed confusingly similar to Monster Energy's logo. It demands that we never use one for any future games. This means they could demand that we change Dark Deception's logos as well. It can be applied broadly. They demand the control over the look of Monsters and Mortals logo, and in addition to the other terms, they require us to change the scaling of the word's custom monster-style font. And if this is still confusing to you, TLDR, as Vincent Lovings explained here, this means that if I were to agree to their terms, Monsters and Mortals could never have a sequel named Monsters and Mortals, and Dark Deception, a game about monsters, could never use monster in the title. Forever, I would legally give them ownership of that word by agreeing. Yeah, Vince is being a little bit respectful here, but if you look at this joke of a settlement that they're sending us here, sending to Glowstick Entertainment, it says here, besides the allowed registration for Dark Deception Monsters and Mortals, applicant shall not use or seek to register any trademark or mark that includes the word monster or any variants thereof, but not limited to, look at this, monster, monstrous, monstrosity in connection with any goods or service. It goes even crazier if you look at the second one. Applicant shall not use or seek to register any trademark or mark that includes the word beast or unleash, and then even get worse, or any variants thereof, or in combination, either alone or in combination. They're not even saying in combination, they're saying either alone or in combination with each other, or any other words. Not to use or seek to register a claw-like design, markings that can seem, confusingly similar to MEC, that's Monster Energy Drink Corporation, claw icon, this icon, but not limited to any design consisting of multiple substantially parallel lines in connection with any goods or services. So apparently any parallel lines, the three, is an issue. This is just absolutely ridiculous, and it just gets even weirder and weirder. They're hoping to get a settlement out of this, alright? They're hoping that Glowstick Entertainment, aka Vincent Lovings, would settle, and then they, Monster Energy Drink, can, basically drive the narrative here. That's why companies like Monster Energy, they go after smaller ones, because the big corporation, these things, they take months, if not years, in court. Between trial dates, being pushed back, delayed. Sometimes a hearing happens for one specific case, and then the next one gets delayed. These things can go for months, if not years, that we drive the expenses, the legal expenses of these smaller companies. so that eventually they would have no choice but to settle. Even the big companies know that in the court, these things won't hold up. And even if, let's say, somehow by the end, a smaller developer, a smaller company, they through crowdfunding, even if the case gets dismissed, that's a lot of expenses gone. That's a lot of money and funding. So Vincent Livingston did say that to help us cover the legal expenses against them, he's going to do a special Q&A live stream fundraiser on YouTube next month. We're literally entering April. So during the live stream, he will play some games that contain the word monsters and discuss the trial. So we're going to learn more about this during that live stream and as we move further in the coming months and whatnot. Vince is confident that Glowstick Entertainment will beat them. He says that he's got a good lawyer so they can see this through. This is going to be a very important case, not just for Glowstick Entertainment, but all of the indie devs, because companies like these, they need to be taught a lesson. And even if the case gets dismissed, at the end of the day, a lot of times the big companies, they have to pay a fine. The fine, when they do pay, they don't usually cover the fees and expenses and all that. So they know that they're banking on it. It's a nasty case is what it is. So just to be clear, by the way, this is not just Monsters and Mortals, this is Dark Deception base game as well. And any other future sequels or projects or DLCs involving the names monster or the word what? This is one of the most stupidest cases I've ever heard. As always, we'll be covering the entire case. Never thought I would say that ever on my channel. And we'll be here to support Glowstick Entertainment, not just for Glowstick Entertainment, not just for the sake of this community, but also every other developer, small or big, who gets bullied by organizations like Monster Energy. I never liked them. I never liked their drinks or the company or never their practices, but this is so low that I lost all the respect I've ever had. The only respect I had is that they were one of the first few to invest in the gaming scene, which prompted many other. Some good examples that came out of their investment would be the likes of G Fuel and Red Bull Gaming. More so G Fuel. G Fuel is really hands-on with their creators and the communities and whatnot, so. But good things to follow. And this whole thing is gonna get tossed out. But don't worry, the theories, the Q&As, all of that stuff, good stuff, they're gonna keep on going. So for more, yeah.